Hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel. In our last video, we covered step 3, the approval process, where we discussed how invoices get reviewed and approved before payment. Today, we're moving on to step 4, recording the invoice, a crucial step to ensure accurate financial records and compliance. By the end of this video, you'll learn Degree 1, why recording invoices is essential. Degree 2, how to properly record an invoice in the accounting system. Degree 3, common mistakes and how to avoid them. Let's get started. Degree 1, why is recording the invoice important? Once an invoice is approved, it must be recorded in the company's accounting system. This ensures first, accurate financial records, helps track expenses and maintain correct balances. Second, compliance and auditing, ensures the company follows accounting and tax regulations. Third, better cash flow management, helps businesses know how much they owe and when payments are due. Without proper recording, businesses risk financial misstatements, late payments, and compliance issues. Degree 2, how to record an invoice in the accounting system. The invoice recording process typically involves these steps. 1. Enter key invoice details. Invoice number. Date of issue. Vendor name. Description of goods/services. Payment terms, due date, payment method. 2. Categorize the expense. Assign the invoice to the correct expense account, office supplies, rent, utilities. Apply the correct tax codes if applicable. 3. Match with the purchase order and receiving report. Ensure the invoice matches previous documents for accuracy, three-way matching. 4. Assign invoice to the correct cost center or project. If the invoice relates to a specific department or project, record it under the right category. 5. Save and store for auditing. Keep a digital or physical copy for audit and compliance purposes. Degree 3, common invoice recording mistakes and how to avoid them. 1. Wrong account categorization, recording an invoice under the wrong expense account leads to financial reporting errors. To fix it, always double-check the correct category before saving. 2. Missing invoices, if an invoice isn't recorded, it won't get paid on time. To fix it, use an invoice tracking system to ensure all invoices are logged. 3. Duplicate entries, entering the same invoice twice, can lead to overpayments. To fix it, implement invoice number tracking to avoid duplicates. 4. Not applying taxes correctly, incorrect tax recording can lead to compliance issues. To fix it, follow local tax regulations and use accounting software to apply the right tax codes. For the best practices for accurate invoice recording, use accounting software, automate invoice entry to reduce errors and improve efficiency. Standardize naming conventions, ensure invoices follow a consistent numbering and filing format. Regularly reconcile accounts, compare recorded invoices with bank statements and financial reports. Next up, Step 5, scheduling and processing the payment. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. Have any questions? Drop them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.